Hello, again. My name is Greg. Here we are, again, for game 3. Another one between the Wolf Pack and the Headhunters, first representing the Wolf Pack. Wolf Pack, Wolf Pack, Wolf Pack, Wolf Pack, Wolf Pack, Wolf Pack. It's Charlie and his opponent representing the Headhunters. It's Nerv, baby! Wolfpack takes the win this week, so this one is for glory and honor. Desi, who's winning the glory and honor?
Good question.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll let you know in half an hour.
Okay.
Or an hour.
Half an hour would be, all of our games have gone to time recently. We haven't had any, quickies in a while. Kind of.
This one's salvage, so I'm not expecting a lot of crazy to get picked up. This will probably also go to time.
Yeah, neither side really has much crit generation. I think Nerv took out well, I guess proton rockets can.
We got a marksmanship.
Malice, yeah. It definitely suits CIS. But yeah, he actually vetoed chance engagement. It was like, just give me any scenario. I feel like I got the advantage in all the scenarios, so.
We got a proton cannon on Dirge also. So we got 2 marksmanships and a proton cannon.
Yeah, and Malice.
And Dooku.
Yeah. Malice and Dooku, yeah. You love Volan? If you love Volan so much, why don't you marry him? Oh, fucking got him.
I like Volan too. I have some CIS stuff, and Volan is a pilot that I would play. In every list. In the Gotta Catch 'Em All of Jawa Junkyard Jawa event, I forget what they're called now. I captured with a Pokeball a Tri-Fighter, and ever since then I've been in love with Tri-Fighters. That was like 3 years ago.
Oh, you love Tri-Fighters?
Those are great. Okay, I might be wrong. I guess we're gonna get some objective pickup.
Maybe. It's not guaranteed yet.
Factory can go to hell, Atreides.
Atreides is like, what's wrong with a ship that can just do everything?
My ships need their agility to stay alive. I haven't seen a down Oberos in a while. I'm excited. See another slam, it looks like, probably.
No slamma jamma?
5 straight.
I would.
Get there eventually.
What?
I guess he's going to pick up the objective then. Or
I
three
did.
hard and come up through the middle. Some synced lasers.
This is Victor, right?
Well, Dooku should shoot first.
Yeah.
Dooku's a 5.
Okay. So Dooku's shooting into Cad. Downtown.
I have a hard time telling from a distance if those are flipped or not.
Called crit, I'm certain. And you can malice for another crit.
Oh,
That's
one's
going to be
going
the
through.
shields.
Well, tour with her, right? He's got 3.
That's a shame. Victor now. Sync to lasers. That's a full potato. Almost got him. This is independent calc DFS, so no munitions.
I think that's probably fine for TFS in this list.
He's probably meant to be support.
Nerv is my favorite CIS ship. Love that little ability. It's the Magnetolvin of CIS.
So Victor wouldn't be rolling 2 dice on defense, so DFS declined to shoot because he didn't want to take that extra stress. Get your bets in because we're gonna close them.
Even though we had turn 1 shots.
Yeah, you don't really expect turn 1 shots to do much, but hey,
No.
you could prove us wrong yet again.
We got a proton rocket. We got 2 proton rockets. They were some rockets.
Someday, maybe.
Well, this cat dies first.
Fate fell short this time. Smile fades in the summer race. Your hand in mine. I'll leave when I wanna. You know that song?
I recognize the end of it, yeah.
Fate, who I guess has a piece of cake as their emoji. Kind of want some cake now. Bet 1 whole nickel on Nerve.
But not a special brownie, just regular brownie.
Who said brownie?
I said brownie. You said cake. I said brownie.
Right, but his emoji's a cake, not a brownie.
Yeah. You said you wanted cake. It's like
There's no brownies.
I was bragging that I had a brownie.
Why do you have a brownie?
Because my sister made brownies.
Why doesn't your sister make me brownies?
Because you don't visit.
It's not true.
When was the last time you were in Ontario? Like September.
Literally last year, like, in coming up on a year.
Oh, you're at the GT in September, so that's even sooner than that. You popped in to sell some stuff.
Oh,
Say hi.
right.
Like, I gave you some whiskey.
Remember. I could not find that place. I parked at like the furthest parking lot possible and was carrying that crate the whole fucking time. Boost, you coward.
Well, you got sync lasers, so I think you're fine there.
I was carrying a crate. Yes, and part of this salvage mission was selling it after.
Don't believe that 311 will be obstructed from CAD. Christ, can be chosen to not be obstructed.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
get approach on CAD.
They're just got the cannons can't do shit. Because they're 2 to 3, right? Yeah, pretty sure they're 2 to 3.
Anything you boost right, but then you're kind of pointing yourself at the debris cloud.
I mean,
Right.
This is still
Just
a 3 dice
hang.
gun. I mean, it's not the greatest move in the history of moves, but
You're still trading off the focus on defense, but you've got Concordia.
Volan, the proton rockets!
Hell yeah! Dooku can't. No, he can't even use his force to do the thing. He can jam though. I would jam that focus on for CAD.
Jam the shit out of CAD.
Fuck that guy.
Can he jam the shit? Yeah, he can.
Red jam. Oh, he's got a white jam. He's got a red cloak. Right, Mando. I would have liked the 3 hard.
Alright, no shots from Dooku. Which means Volan Das now. Range 1. Volan's got prockets. Everybody's got prockets! 5 dice in the Cad Bane.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
fuck off. Well,
So that's
it, right?
Hit,
Cad's
hit,
dead?
hit, crit, crit. Well, with the fuel leak, yeah. I had to direct hit.
I will remember you.
The jam did nothing.
The jam not only did nothing, but like, Cat didn't shoot in the game.
I guess I'll die.
Dirge now.
Yeah, you deserve
no,
that blank out.
Yeah, no point in spending that. Concordia available. Cad. I think you gotta try to kill Doofus here.
Yeah, kill 311.
Two hits. One
That's another.
goes in. But you will have to shoot with Cad. Try and finish it off. Can be chosen to be obstructed. Assuming it's not choosing it to be obstructed. Hey, real quick.
What did I miss?
DFS has multiple closest points and can be chosen to be obstructed.
Oh, I have to roll less.
severely doubt that you chose it to be obstructed.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, 311's dead. And they didn't place the thing before they deleted them.
Yeah, well.
Classic.
Classic people who are too good at the game. So should be 4 to 5 at the end of that round. Too fast. Too furious. What's your favorite Fast and Furious movie, Desi?
I haven't seen any of them.
Desi.
They
It's
don't
like you've
interest
never
me.
heard Simple Plan songs.
I'll say Riddick.
No, that's a chronicle.
Pitch Black.
Desi. Fast 5 is pretty good.
Love it. I've never been a big movie person.
Desi. It's just not.
And like
Why do you lie to me?
pure action movies just aren't exciting for me.
What do you think Star
It's
Wars
just-
is?
This story.
The story in Fast and Furious movies too. What if I told you?
Sure there is.
Oh,
I heard this family.
what if I told you that there was a father figure who died, and then he had sons who grew up?
Let's say there's dice in the dice box.
Huh?
I'd say there's dice in the dice box and I can't move them and it annoys me.
Fast and Furious is just hype moments and aura. Kiyoshi, you're on thin ice.
I want Team Kiyoshi.
I don't expect everyone to be able to appreciate the nuance of Fast and the Furious, but I expect good faith efforts to try. Tim Fett, thank you for the resub and proving what I say is true. Everyone knows that subbing confirms that everything you say is accurate. This is an interesting situation where I think Charlie might be already in damage control, being like, I need a healthy crate advantage here to kind of offset the points I lost.
For a couple turns at least. I think you pick it up here. The only person who can shoot you is Cat, and you're gonna have Concordia.
And if Cat does shoot you, you're probably not getting to use the focus anyway.
Yeah, just barrel focus.
Can't barrel. That's great.
Oh, you got the crate. Never mind.
Mando needs to engage ludicrous speed. Well, he can't. Don't think the boost left works.
Only if you're shooting yourself. Too fast, doesn't have a shot there. Do you cloak? Do you barrel roll?
I don't think you cloak, because that's just going to stress you.
Throw the barrel roll. He's jamming. There's like no tokens.
Well, it is bullseye, but it is also obstructed. This is too few, right?
It's outmaneuvered and obstructed. In range 3.
So it's outmaneuvered. This makes it correct. So there'll be one shield on Urge. Bowling now. Bowling down the street, smoking endo, sitting on gin and juice, laid back. Bowling gonna go to Mando downtown.
Mando does have a crate and does have marksmanship. Oh. Ability is not active currently.
It's just not fair.
I mean, Volan might just die now.
I mean, he kind of deserves it.
Yeah, damage engine's not great for Mando, especially next turn. Maybe they can stress or you're banking right.
All right, 4 dice in the bullseye from the Fang. That'll go for 2 and a crit.
They'll knock the crit off.
Oh, the crit's getting knocked off.
Evade was the right call there.
Just doing 1 damage at a time is not gonna help win this game. Especially when Volan is just fucking banging out everything.
Patience, Viceroy, he will die. Like right now.
I don't think
Especially
he
if he rolls
will.
red dice
If
instead
he
of green
rolls
dice.
red dice, he will die.
See, he's dead.
There you go. That's the most deserved killing in human history. Dead man's switch goes off and he does a damage to Victor on the way out. Like a true asshole. Dalen. Kingdom for that focus that was jammed away.
Dooku knows what's up. And now Scum is sitting pretty.
I mean, they're sitting okay. Still got a shot here. CAD into. Sorry. Yeah, no, CAD into CAD. They're both named CAD, just different. CAD takes damage. God. How did CAD convert?
Savage Press.
Oh, Savage, yeah. Fucking hell. So it's a 9-5 lead right now for Charlie, but it really does not feel like that.
I don't know if Cad remembered to use his ability after Volan died or not.
I probably did. I would assume he would have taken a bell roll or a.
What do you think? A 2 sloop from Dooku?
I would. Let's get back in this thing. Dalen's probably not going anywhere fast. I mean, it's like kind of limited to a 1 hard and maybe a 1 bank.
I think the 1 hard right's likely.
Classic Dalen. Kind of love that from CAD.
Yeah, that's a solid position. You can pick up a crate next turn if you want to, too.
I think if you're Charlie, that's pretty much what you just gotta do here. You're not gonna get your points by killing. You need to run this clock out by getting crates.
This surge does have a proton cannon, so you could probably like one bang barrel roll focus and proton cannon head.
I mean, you just boost out of this, right? You don't dare
Don't
pick that up. You don't pick up.
I don't think you want to trade range one shots, no. Look, has got Beskar, so the proton cannon is not as dangerous. Dude just wants to murder people. And run into things.
Interesting.
Don't know if that's got bullseye or not. It's close. That might just be out. Find out in a second.
It's hard to tell because the focus token is over one of the lines. All right, here's Dooku into Mando, range 3 through a rock. That is one crit. Let's just go for classic 3 crits. And have to spend both force. Not a bullseye. Man, that is close. All right, Vic. Only one. Surge evades. Range 1
Sherman
now.
Sherman knows who he wants to kill.
Yeah. Won't be able to knock this crate off, though. But we can progress on killing him. So 2 crates to 1. Sherman extending the lead. Again, it's a pretty sizable lead, but it just doesn't feel. You know what I mean, Desi? Like, it just doesn't feel like he's this in charge of the game. But
well, CS are down 2 of their 5 ships, so this is got a good kill lead right now. So where's Dooku going? There's a good chance Dalen can just block you onto that debris cloud if you try to fly through it. Do like a 5k maybe, just double trust yourself and be a little unpredictable.
Maybe.
You do want to kill Mando though. Dylan can rotate 90 degrees. So you could like 2-bank right and then rotate towards the right board edge. Cad, it's at risk of Beskar. Like, no Beskar. Staying close to Dirge, I think, makes sense.
I like this turn.
Yeah, overturn with Victor is pretty sneaky.
And he's on. You got.
On the debris.
He takes both of those, right?
Yeah, you roll for both.
And but more importantly, you get the 2 stress.
Mm-hmm.
Crit. And I'm not gonna say never punish because it feels like punishment there. Dirge.
You just roll left. So you get that proton cannon on Dalen.
Can't. He's.
Oh, he still got stress? Oh, he did it hard, didn't he?
Yep. All right, Dirge. Dirty poo. Into CAD. Not sure why you go into CAD here.
He's the least likely. Oh!
Oh, fuck. Oh, what is Thank you,
Nah, it's
CAD.
fine.
Thank you. What is happening?
Nothing, apparently.
I've seen so many natties on shots that don't deserve it. Ooh, hit crit. Natural evade. That is a crit into there. Or no, you just flip the shield. CAD on CAD violence.
Goes through.
Yeah, you're gonna get. Can't stop the reds, apparently. Dalen. Range 3 into Dirge. Just one. Dirge shrugs it off. Victor sinks lasers. Modified to all hell and back. For 3.
Needs at least 1 to live.
Could be a kill, but it won't be.
That's looking pretty easy for next turn.
Every round, Sherman marches a little closer to the golden number.
69.
I mean, 20, but yeah.
But also 69.
Yeah, I mean, definitely magic.
Victor hell if he wants to, he can do the 5K. I think that fits.
Dooku is going to massacre Mando next turn, though.
Needs to.
Probably. Is there enough room for Dalen to one hard right?
Like the 5K from Victor lands pretty much on the objective. Like just behind the objective.
I think the 5K fits. Risky as fuck, but goddamn, do I love it. At this point in your Charlie, you gotta risk it for the biscuit, right? Your ships are on fire. You're not able to put damage through. He keeps rolling natties.
I don't know, Yellow Cat Bane's almost dead. He's down to 1.
Yeah, but to get to that point, you had to take 3 of your ships and get halved or destroyed.
Yeah, look at that. Like head. And file.
All right, Dooku.
Oh.
And still has the box, so.
Ability is still not on.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Look at all the rogue classes in a row.
All Trump bullseye each other.
Oh, can't slam. Can't roll. Just hope Dooku rolls like shit. For V2.
This force doesn't need it.
It's insane. Just all the fucking.
Sure. Yeah, it's just your focus now for your attack.
Just second sandals, socks and sandals. And he
How's
gets
a
the
blind
blinded. Ah!
The good news is he does 2 other shots into Cat, so it probably doesn't matter.
Charlie has to be the most triggered anyone's ever been triggered in the history of being triggered. The amount of natties against him.
More natties.
Nerv has
And a
made
crit.
an unholy alliance with the dice.
So hit crit because I only have one shield. Stunned.
Charlie's game plan just went out the window, I think. Are my children do nerve sacrifice? That's a great question. Alright, this is range 2 bullseye outmaneuver with 1 force for a mod. So 2 when you spend your force.
No, don't touch that focus. Well, you can clear the arc.
So that will be a dead cat.
Womp womp. All the boxes are now out of play.
So if you're Victor now, you got Dirge with shields down, or a pretty healthy Dooku. I think this is almost certainly into Dirge, right?
Yeah, I think Dylan got a shot on Dirge.
It's a crit. That crit is a hull breach.
Well, that's good for knowing if Dirge is actually going to die.
Oh, they're right. This is forever Dirge. Dalen has Fearless, I want to say. Yes. That's the full potato plus toppings. Course natties.
So 2 crits.
2 crits.
Well, can't do the 5k now. And a blind pilot, so
We know there's 2
come back to
pilots.
life. Yeah, 26 minutes though. That's still lots of time to kill twice.
Yeah, and now you can start grabbing crates.
Again. Daily can just like 5 straight over Dooku and pick up a crate. Victor should be able to 3 straight and grab one. The thing you have to be worried about is Dooku doing like a 2 bank left and not moving Dirge, and if you bump and either Cad or Victor, you still get the range 1 shots, and then you move Dirge out of the way.
If I'm Cad, I'm 2 harding right, boost focus, to try and block the bank from Dooku. And then Vic probably moving pretty quickly forward for as fast forward as I can. And claim.
His cat's got Beskar and Concordia, so Dooku really doesn't want to shoot Cad.
All right, turn 7. Here we go. Victor claims. Great block.
Yeah, that was bad for Dooku. Probably fit a sloop next turn, but I think that's going to be too late. Concordia though, so if you get a bunch of natties here,
A crit.
let's like a Beskar and a focus. So yeah, I probably would have used Beskar and kept the focus for Dirge.
I think you're not trying to win by killing Dirge, even though just because I think
But you could.
just want to get to 19 here and then make this game possible. All right, Cat into Dirge for 2.
Crit.
And get to play Dirge Roulette. The ship and a ship. So Dirge is going to come back with 2 health and no damage cards. Charlie is going to probably pull this one out, I would imagine.
There's still a chance that he knocks both crates off, but it's really low. If you're too hard with Cad, can you grab that corner objective? If you move Victor first.
What did you say?
If Cad does a too hard over Dooku towards where Victor is, can you grab that crate?
I mean, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
In that case, you probably want to just go 5 straight and try to block Dirge.
I think that's probably what you do. You're just putting as much distance between you and the shots as you can right now.
Assuming the judge is going to do a bank, I think I 3 hard left with Dalen. Just to keep the proton cannon from being a possibility.
Guess they're gonna go for the kill.
Friendly bump.
All right, here we go.
Only 2. Won't knock it off.
When he needed the dice the most, they betrayed him.
Yeah, go for cat. Go for points. Yep. That's an natty crit. And got him. So the chance the judge lives. But the game is over.
Only one. That won't be enough.
GG.
21-15 is going to be your final. Congratulations, Wolfpack. Take another one. 2-0 on the night. Appreciate y'all joining with us. I'm a tired boy. Y'all know I won't be going to bed. Have a good night, Desi. Thanks for hanging out. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Catch y'all later.
Everybody.